to another episode of Brettcast Movie and TV Talk. I have watched the latest Marvel movie, Captain Marvel, and I really enjoyed all this movie is. But there is one thing with Captain Marvel that I want to discuss, so there are going to be spoilers for the movie here and now. Let's get right into it. So the one thing with this movie is that it kind of messes up the continuity of the MCU. How does it do this? Well, this is because in the movie, the Tesseract makes a big appearance in the movie and is a very important thing too. This movie is supposed to take place in the 90s and shows things like a very early S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury with both eyes and all of that. So in this movie, they show S.H.I.E.L.D. having never encountered any aliens or superheroes pretty much like ever. That's not right. Like, Captain America did still happen, and maybe at this point they wouldn't have met him yet, but they would have at least known about him, so that means Coulson saying something along the lines of, are there more people out there like this, to Nick Fury, meaning like Captain Marvel, then the answer is obviously yes. Captain America happened back in the 40s, and you guys would have known about that. But then there's the Tesseract. In Captain Marvel, they go to a person who they thought was a regular human, but is actually a Kree, and they go to her lab in orbit, and they find the Tesseract, and that's this power source they keep mentioning in the movie. So is this a second one? According to Captain America, the Tesseract went down in the ocean with Captain America. So did this one Kree person go and take it from the ocean and put it in her lab in space? Like, Captain America had the Tesseract when he went down, right? All this really makes me think that this has to be a second Tesseract or something like that. Maybe, probably not, but like I've been saying, all this would not make any sense at all. It's not like our Kree person made this Tesseract. Like in Captain America, the Red Skull found the Tesseract in some German town. So now you're thinking that this is actually two things I've told you about, even though the video is titled One Thing About Captain Marvel, and while these two things go together hand in hand at a point. This is because while the young S.H.I.E.L.D. would not have known about alien life until this point, but they should have already known about heroes like Captain Marvel, given that World War II stuff from Captain America happened. Yes, they wouldn't have went looking for the Tesseract yet from Captain America, then how would there be another one? Honestly, all this stuff just leads me to believe that the Tesseract in Captain Marvel must be a second one, but even that wouldn't make sense because how can two Tesseracts exist on the same planet? The Tesseract from Captain America, the one we've known about throughout the MCU before Captain Marvel, is what housed or is the Space Stone, so if there were two Tesseracts, would that mean two Space Stones would exist? Well, this isn't called One Thing About Captain Marvel for no reason. Regardless, I still enjoyed the movie to the fullest. That's all I have to say, so if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening and goodbye.